Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to your Monday edition of Live at 5. I'm Sarah Minks. Volumetric Building Companies, a Philadelphia-based construction firm, announced Monday that it would be bringing an additional 130 jobs to the now former Ritz-Craft facility and investment more than $12 million in the area over the next 3 years. The announcement was made at the site in the Richmond County Industrial Park with company, state, and county leaders, as well as many of the 70 current employees who were wearing gray VBC t-shirts. The average salary at the plant will be $39,200 per year, which is more than the local average, according to Kenny Flowers, an assistant secretary for the Rural Economic Development at the North Carolina Department of Commerce. The project will be facilitated by a job development investment grant from the state, which will reimburse the company up to $2.1 million over the next 12 years, according to Governor Roy Cooper's office. However, those payments are dependent on the company meeting job creation and investment targets. In those 12 years, the state is expecting an economic impact of $252 million from VBC Manufacturing Hamlet. In those 12 years, the state is expecting an economic impact of $252 million from VBC Manufacturing Hamlet. Richmond County will have one last fireworks display on Independence Day. Owner of the Rock Speedway and Entertainment Complex announced Friday that they would be canceling the inaugural July 4th spectacular after consultation with local leaders and officials and internal discussions, according to a press release. The Rock president, Dan Lovingheim, issued a statement explaining the difficult decision. The statement read that the Rock were still evaluating their infrastructure and making plans for the future. Those efforts took a back seat while they were gearing up for their part in Epicenter. Additionally, the Speedway also stated that they took legitimate concerns that their event might negatively affect long-standing Independence Day traditions throughout the area to heart. Before the event was officially announced, the Ellerbe Lions Club had said it was going to cancel its annual celebration because of the competition, but later decided to go ahead with the tradition. The city of Hamlet also voted to continue with its annual fireworks show. As of now, the next major event to take place at the Speedway will be the Richmond County Chamber of Commerce's annual Oktoberfest, which is slated for October, and tickets for that are on sale now. Just a week into summer break, the Richmond Raider football team kicked off its summer campaign with a second-place finish at the Be The One 7-on-7 tournament at UNC. This year's finish surpassed the Raiders' second-round playoff round exit last year, in an event that features some of the best football programs on the East Coast. Richmond would rack up a 6-2 overall record, winning 4 of its 5 games in a preliminary pool game. The Raiders would collect 2 playoff rounds wins before falling into Life Christian Academy 24-12 in the championship game. Head coach Brian Till said that Richmond played on several different surfaces, which is good because it allows players to adapt to changing elements. One thing he hopes to work on is conditioning, as overexertion led to players cramping as the tournament wore on. Richmond will return to its playing service on Thursday when it welcomes in Cape Fear High School for 7-on-7 at home. The Raiders will host 2 more home tournaments on June 25th and July 9th before competing in the Powerade 7-on-7 in Charlotte on July 11th through 12th. Baseball is the sport synonymous with summertime games, and the Richmond Rattlers will kick off their campaign later this week. Competing in the Central Carolina Scholastic Summer League, the Rattlers are part of the developmental league aimed at preparing rising high school players for the spring sports season. Coached by 10-year Richmond Senior High School veteran Ricky Young, the Rattlers will look to carry on their success from the past few summers. Last year, the Rattlers Senior League team finished the summer 11-3, which included an 11-game winning streak. The Rattlers play teams from around the Sandhills that are also looking to grow returning players. The schedule was set to start earlier this week, but rain and field conditions at Southern Lee pushed the opener to Tuesday at Lee County. Gone this summer are 12 seniors who graduated last week, but that's not stopping Young and company from moving forward. It was a busy weekend for the Raider basketball team as it got its summer season started with a silver place finish in the Powerade State Games tournament. Richmond was part of a 9-team bracket in this summer's Powerade State Games, and the Raiders went 2-0 in pool play before winning 2 more games in the tournament and eventually fell to Melbrook High School's blue team 80-45 in the championship. With several regular starters not participating due to football workouts, head coach Donald Pettigrew said his smaller squad did more than enough to hold its own against some tough competition to their second place finish. Richmond's head coach noted that a lot of the younger guys jumped right in and got comfortable, making the Raiders look in the mid-season form. Pettigrew also called the silver medal win a total team effort. The jam-packed weekend was just the start for the Raiders, as they'll return to the court 3 more times in the next 2 weeks. Up first is the second Raider Classic Jamboree hosted by Richmond, which will feature 14 teams. The 2-day event will be held Tuesday and Wednesday at RSHS at Richmond County 9th Grade Academy. Admission for the general public is $5 and concessions will be available. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up right after the break, so stay tuned.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
At Richmond Community College, we can prepare you for a high-skill, high-paying career in a variety of fields. We are always developing new courses and programs in response to the communities we serve. We offer day, evening, and online courses, and you can now complete 7 curricular programs entirely online, including our university transfer degree. At Richmond Community College, we believe in helping you prepare for a better life. Richmond Community College, local college, big impact.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
Tree Antiques and Gifts is an occasional shop located at 122 South Hancock Street in Rockingham. We are open the first weekend of each month, Thursday through Saturday. We strive to offer a unique selection of vintage, antique, handmade, and new goods. If you are looking for something out of the ordinary, then we're the place for you. Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts is passionate about helping you make your home or office space unique. We would love to see you during our next occasional shop dates.
Today's Live at 5 weather report is brought to you by Richmond County Hospice, and of course it's a nice and fairly sunny day. It's nice and warm for sure. It's back in the 90s for the most part, and the same can be said for tomorrow, but it won't be as sunny. There will be some thunderstorms, about a 50% chance of that for tomorrow. But of course, going into temperatures first, Fayetteville high of 90, low 73. Lumberton 90, low 74. Going into Rayford, it's also high of 90, but with a low of 73, just like Fayetteville. Laurinburg 91.72, and Bennettsville 92.73. So Bennettsville is going to be the hottest area for tomorrow, but going closer to us, it's going to get a little cooler with Southern Pines at 89.72 rather than 90. Ellerbe also 89.72. Rockingham will be 90 with a low of 72, just like Wadesboro. So there are some thunderstorms expected for tomorrow. Heading into a 7-day forecast, you can see there's a 50% chance of that. High of 90, low of 72. Wednesday, there's a 30% chance of thunderstorms with a high of 89 and a low of 73. Thursday, once again, more thunderstorms with a 60% chance of them with a high of 92 and a low of 72. And then Friday is just 30% chance of rain for the morning, no chance in the evening, high of 90, low of 66. And then Saturday, starting the weekend out, kind of sunny with little clouds here and there, with a high of 93 and a low of 72. Sunday, 94, 72, also cloudy. And then Monday, once again, cloudy with a high of 92 and a low of 72. So the 90s are back. I know a lot of people are probably not enjoying that, especially those who work outside or anything like that. But other than that, that's it for your Live at 5 weather report and for this edition of Live at 5. Be sure to stay up to date on all the latest in Richmond County by going to richmondobserver.com or by downloading the free RO app for your mobile devices, where you can also find the series of Dispatches from Normandy feature stories under the Lifestyle tab. And if you haven't already, you can check out the Richmond Senior High School class of 2019 graduation ceremony under the Live at 5 tab on the RO app and on our website. And for the Live at 5 crew, I'm Kelsey Rushing. Thanks for watching, and good night, Richmond County.